Hello and welcome to the channel's first proper gameplay video. So the last video was a demo for what I want to do, a weekly show where I highlight one match from our locals. And this is the first one. Tabby on the left playing Commandramon and me on the right playing Darkknightmon. So let's get it going. The Commandramon is a very aggro style, while the Darkknightmon is a far more controlling matchup with more focus on surge, blocking, Digivolving, popping smaller dudes. As you can see, I just dig across with one Skull Knightmon so I could leave my opponent with one, which is very important. Sadly I whiffed on the surge. He will swing into the security, going into the Securimon, Digivolving him, which is very nice for me, so he couldn't build, but he will still get that nasty reboot so I can't destroy the Commandramon during my turn. So a misplay will actually happen here, which I will apologize for. He gains yamming when Digivolving into Cavalier mode, so hitting the Securimon, Digivolving him, and he dies, but it's not supposed to. I hope you can still enjoy the matches despite the mistake. So I'll just pop down the Pride Memory boost. Most of the Digimon in my deck cost 4 or less, so it's a very consistent piece. Often finding Digimon who will search further into the deck for my pieces, while the Commandramon will just keep smashing. The most dangerous part is when he keeps Commandramons around and he will keep smashing with them if I don't remove them. And the problem is that even if I remove them, he will just be able to smash down his level 6 far earlier. And doing the great play of putting out the Shumon so I can't use the Pride Memory boost, which is very annoying. So I decide here just to play the Nene to search further and giving my opponent not able to kill me since it gives my Digimon blocker on my opponent's turn. He surprisingly keeps it extremely aggro, attacking with the Shimon despite me not having lethal, but he doesn't die. And actually kind of like the play here. I'll attack with the Seedstramon, losing 2 memory, and since it has reboot, if it survives, it would have rebooted and it would have been able to block any attack into Shumon and have lethal on his next turn. Obviously I just decide to kill the Shumon here, so I will be able to pop the boost in further turns. But of course I will play the Darkknightmon here to get out the blocker and destroying last thing on the field, desperately surviving at 0 security. As I promote here, I do see an opportunity of lethal since my Darkknightmon has security attack +1. So I'll swing with the Shikuri, annoyingly hitting into the Izzy, a great black staple that would make him gain 1 memory. And just in case I pop the boost, in case there's another Izzy down there, I'll do the 2 check, hoping for lethal, and I got it. Game. Round 2. Tabby decides to be on the play so he can keep his aggro game going, getting the best start possible for a Commandramon player, getting the BT4, Commandramon both in racing and on the field. Seeing the opportunity, I will slam down the Nene so I can get blocker as quickly as possible on the field, and seeing more cards before I do my next play. So now I can dig across, getting both a blocker and a Digimon that searches, and destroying the opponent's Commandramon, which is mad value. Grabbing the Nene to hand, and he will do his on-deletion effect, almost whiffing, and of course not whiffing, getting out a Commandramon. He swings and I will of course block immediately, hoping he will whiff on this effect. Pagu sadly puts a Kazu to the bottom of the deck, but his Commandramon sure isn't gonna whiff here, putting out their Commandramon blocker on the field. He keeps swinging, getting an Izzy out for me this time, gaining me a memory after I reveal 3 black cards. Passes to turn by slanging down a decoy Commandramon. I'm still having a hard time finding my Darkknightmon, so I'll slam another Nene down that I found with my Mighty Axe mode, and I find the boy thankfully. What I like about Dig Crossing is that I can swing over the Commandramon and then I can use the Skull Knightmon I attacked with as material, making it a lot easier to clear his field. I decide to pop the blocker, but he decides to decoy it in case he needs the blocking for next turn. He plays out my worst enemy, Securimon, and the decoy Commandramon in the back, and decides to ultimate flare to keep away the aggro. But thankfully the Darkknightmon has a 4 cost, so he will survive. So I decide just to promote here, swinging with the deadly axe because I have a plan if it dies. Slam down the BT10 Darkknightmon, which makes me able to recycle him under him, along with a friend of his. And I decide to go into the Darkknightmon here, destroying the Nene, picking up a Mighty Axe mode from the trash, and the Commander player, not wanting things to die unnecessarily to my big blocker, decides to just build his field, and me seeing the field of a nasty little Commandramon decide to press the nuke button, killing his entire field. Thankfully his undeletion effect will find him another Commandramon. He will ultimate flare that Death Xmon, which is honestly a great play, because that if that thing sticks against a Commandramon player, he will never have any chance. I decide to swing, and he puts his blocker in front. Seeing an opportunity to put my opponent at 1 once again, I will play out a Mighty Axe mode for further surge, whiffing as usual. Hopefully that card will be more consistent in the future with the new support in EX4. And I think my opponent is seeing the writing on the wall here, that he probably won't have any chance. So when the turn passes back, I'll just keep smashing. I won't have lethal on this turn, so I'll just pass it back with a Shumon. So I hope you enjoyed the match, and if you liked what you see, please let me know, because this took a lot of work to do. Give me feedback of what you want me to do in the future in these videos, and hopefully I will see you next time where the next locals video will come up. Have a great day now. Bye bye!